So I sung hard I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma break my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need.
It's a stadium so big that you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's start now. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's Tracy on first down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here we go, set! 60 Eagles, 60!
It's Tracy on 2nd down. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Here we go! COVID-19!
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dak out of the pistol. Screen here for Williams. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here go 46. Hey, kill.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. And there's another one to Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
We're going to 54.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
47. Sweat today. Here we go, 46. Here we're going to 54.
3rd and long for him here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone now. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Straight ahead with Williams. The defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. They'll get a couple, and now they face third and goal from the 6.
Brings up third and goal.
Now Deck to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Unable to connect with his running back. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down. Dart setting in the throw here. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be third and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Into traffic, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. He goes to the hurry up here. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. The Giants are set to punt. Devontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This our last play of the quarter. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Hey, kill! 40 set.
Prescott to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide in. We're going to 54, wide in.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Dropped by the first defender taken in this year's NFL draft. That was Abdul Carter.
And if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Kill! 47.
Dak now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here we go.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Tracy once more. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Into the hands of OBJ. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Dart going to throw again. We've got a screen to the running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready? Top 72.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Quick one to the outside by Dart. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a 1-score game in the first half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming here from the 12. He manages the 35 before they can stop him. This is the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, we'll go 47. 49. We're going to 52. Hey, kill.
1st and 10, Prescott. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That is our 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Working quickly here. Sanders running dead ahead. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
We're going to 54. 1-8. 26. 26.
Here's Sanders once more. He'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. 1-8. Here we go. Going to 53. 26.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag go down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Yeah! Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. He's going to be stopped after a 4-yard gain, so that plus the flag means 2nd and 1. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Need hardly anything here, 2nd and inches.
Yeah!
Prescott to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys blow their lead just before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys bump the lead up to 13 points. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Going on first down. It starts. Nice game left side. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On first down, here's Darts. Has it at the 7. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal, Giants.
They send a man in motion.
Let's go.
Quick throw left side, complete. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Rob. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee.